Hello, welcome back to Inspiredsiren. I hope you bear with me my last couple of videos. I'm still kind of new at this, getting used to it, and I have ADHD, which means I did not fully understand or pay attention to my microphone. And so now you should be able to hear me a little bit better. I've turned my game sound down so that it's not as conflicting. So mental health girlies, let's stick together. If you hear something funny or you see something funny in my videos, give me a shout out, let me know, give me some tips. Please be nice. I'm really sensitive, and also I'm new at this, so let's enjoy this together. So today I want to take on a book that I literally finished reading about 15 minutes ago called The Snowball Effect. It is a romance book. It is a little spicy, but overall it's just such a touching story. I cried in the epilogue, and I don't usually cry when I'm reading books, so I feel like it was really touching. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and say I probably will be talking about this book, and I'll probably spoil it. So if you want to go read it, I don't think that it would be bad to, maybe shift away from the video and come back after you've read it. It's a little bit of a longer book, but it's so sweet and so good. And also, all romance books basically end the same, so it's not really a surprise that in the end they end up together. So I want to introduce you. I have not fully made their outfits, but I kind of have their general bodies and everything, their skin, their hair made. So this will be Emma Bordeaux. She serves as kind of like a more direct, straight-laced, like a little bit closed off, definitely had some hurt in the partnership, and she is, I would say, maybe the more, if you're familiar with the grumpy sunshine context, she would be the grumpy, and the sunshine would be Reagan. And it's a good story. It's a good story. Okay, so let's start with Emma. Before I really jump into that, this inspired me to kind of snowball, get that snowball effect snowball, onto some videos that I kind of had this idea of doing anyway, where, you use base game and one pack, because The Sims is flippin' expensive, and I think it would be really cool to just explore and see what you can do with just having one expansion pack, since The Sims base game is free. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start with Emma. I think I'm going to start up here because part of Emma's existence, she's a writer. She did have a lot of setbacks, and she's, she hasn't come from the wealthiest family with the most options, and so she's definitely a little bit held back. She's a little bit hurt, but she starts off in the book working at it as an assistant to a publisher, but by the end she is publishing herself and writing, which is really so inspiring. So I'm gonna set a best-selling author as her aspiration. Let's look at traits. Oh my god, I immediately want to go to gloomy, but I don't feel like that's her. I feel like she's not actually gloomy. She's just misunderstood, right? She had a teen mom. She was not very well taken care of. Just life circumstances hurt her. So let's see here. I laugh every time it says shady. I wonder if there's a neat option. There's a neat option. She is, okay, I think we're going to use perfectionist again, because there's this really funny scene where Reagan comes into her room and is talking about how, oh my god, are you a serial killer? Because Emma has this calendar that's literally marked down to the hour. So when she's going to bed, her bedtime routine. And I feel like perfectionist kind of hits that on the head. She loves books. Let's do bookworm. She loves reading. That's a large part of her bedtime routine that's marked out clearly on her calendar. And let's see, I think she's pretty ambitious, actually. She's going for what she can do. So I like that for her. So I feel like this walk, oh my God, let's watch it again. This walk is most certainly what I imagined she walked like in the book. That's hilarious. Okay. Great. So the reason why I chose City Living is this book is kind of based in New York. Okay, Emma is though, she has like a professional job. She's pretty much, I would say like 90% of the time going to be wearing like a nicer outfit, a more like straight-laced outfit. Let's see, there's not a suit in feminine. I wonder if there's a masculine suit. That's not quite right. Those arms are a little funky. Okay, so that's not exactly what I need, but that's okay. I think what we'll do is we'll go with the blazer. Although in the book it talks a lot about her wearing a fancy blouse. City Living is kind of letting me down. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna add base game to it just so I can get like a little bit more of basics in here. Okay. Let's see. Wow, they've added a lot of basics. Okay, I think this actually feels pretty accurate to what I've read in the book. So she has like often wearing a blouse. There's a couple of scenes where the buttons in the blouse come in handy. So, yeah, I think that's a good. Oh, this turtleneck is cute too. I think this is cute too. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with the blouse. I think that the blouse is the right fit. Let's move and let's add base game to this too. Let's get just some like nice slacks. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of her vibe. She's generally like in her work clothes. She's often working. Let's go with just some basic. Let's get some pumps or something. Although I don't know, if you're in New York, you're probably not running around. These look serious and perfect. And Emma is not a bad character. Emma is like, she ends up being a really sweet and loyal person, but she's kind of a tough cookie under the shell. So okay, formal. I do feel like formal would be formal. So I want to add base game. I think that there's some other good options. I feel like that, I don't know if this is masculine tag. It doesn't quite fit perfectly, but I think that's okay. I like a pinstripe moment. Okay, pinstripe moment. Let's do that. Let's get her some heels. Yes, this is giving high-powered New York author. I don't know that she's particularly, how you say, athletic, but I do think maybe a sweatshirt. I feel like she would wear a sweatshirt. Let's grab this one from City Living. It's not like, it's a little bit extra, but I feel like that works. And we'll just grab some shorts, maybe some black shorts. I wish these matched a little better. I guess there's blue. That doesn't quite match. We'll go with this. I think this is good. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, Emma is kind of, she had a teen mom, so she was kind of raised by her grandmother. And unfortunately, like, part of that really did leave her hurting and scarred, and she's she's like all of us, where unfortunately some things happen in our lives and it sucks. But she lives with her roommate, who is absolutely nuts in like the best way possible. I think this is the type of person that I would really like to have in my life. I mean, she's really sweet. Reagan is like, she's just like a little bit bubbly to the max, but she's also really clumsy, and they meet by like Reagan spilling hot coffee on her, and it's just like it goes from there. So let's check out the style looks for City Living. I feel like there should be some Let's see. Oh, there's not. Okay. That's disappointing. Okay. It's fine. It annoys me, but it's fine. I do feel like her like party outfit would be like reserved but cute. Like I feel like that is like, I mean, part of her, like, she's not quite as outgoing as Reagan, but like in some of the sweetest like ways possible, where she's really thoughtful and she's like behind the scenes doing things in the book that are just like so kind. It's one of those books that shares perspective, and so you kind of get to see everything from both sides. So let's grab, I feel like maybe these sandals. That's a little bit of a party moment. Okay, swimwear. I'm never really much for swimwear, but I do feel like she would be a one-piecer. That feels really stylish and sleek. Okay, hot weather. Let's see. I feel like maybe this is a cute outfit. This is the thing about when you have just one pack, is that you kind of already, like, I know for me it's cottage living, where I'm like always kind of going towards, and I forget that there can be other packs too, and I think that's really that's a fun thing to explore. The city living shoe selection is less than ideal, but it's okay. I'm gonna get her some sandals. I feel like a sandals vibe. Okay, and cold weather. Let's check that out. Okay, there's a couple. I do like this boot. Let's see what there isn't any specific city living from cold weather. Is there any at all? There's a sweater. Let's see if we can make that work.
It's a bit boisterous.
Okay, so we've got Emma here. Here's her every day. You know, she's going to her publishing office. She's doing her thing, her formal. Maybe she's got some meetings. Kind of athletic. Sleep. Got a party outfit. Oops, I keep missing swimwear. Hot weather. Cold weather. Okay. Let's move on to Reagan. Reagan is like a very different person than Emma is. So she's like really, really loud. She's like always speaking her mind. Oh, I forgot that is the first name, not the last name. She's always speaking her mind. She's like generally trying to be friends with Emma, and they're not friends or like even sort of romantically involved for like 50 to 60% of the book. It's a very slow burn, but yeah, she's come from like a wealthier background, but was kind of forced into a life where she doesn't want like all the things her parents want, and her parents are forcing her into like going to a nice school and getting a business degree, and she's just this like little ball of sunshine. And so she ends up throughout the book finding out that she loves baking. So I'm gonna give her the chef, and then we can, she'll end up as a baker. And she is just like literally, okay, cheerful has to be one of them, because this woman is just like always so happy. I will say she is generous. I feel like she is, and she is loyal. She's been best friends with her best friend for ages, and like, even with Emma not liking her, like her whole thing is just trying to get Emma to like her, and she's trying to do all these sweet things, but she is a total klutz, and so nothing goes right. I think I'm gonna go with this vibe. I think she just like, I wish it was like a slightly longer, but I do think this is like pretty much the right vibe. She has brown eyes. Okay, so Reagan does strike me as like being mismatched and often wearing weird stuff. So I'd like to give her like, it seems like city living does actually cater to like funky colors like this. I feel like this is something she would absolutely wear. Like it's got a llama, it's got colors. She's kind of all over the place, and she's like supposed to be really small. I wish that we could like make them shorter, because like part of the thing about her is that she's like really, really small. Okay, let's grab, I feel like this feels like a good, she's, day life barista, nightlife like baking in her home. So let's give her, I feel like, you got to get them closed-toed shoes on. But I feel like it would be like dirty sneakers. Like she's going to wear the right shoes, but they're going to be like dirty sneakers. I feel like I really relate to this person. Okay, let's see, more formal. It describes her as like pretty girly. These feel a little too extra. I don't feel like those are the right. Although okay, I think this one's right. I think this is the right vibe. I love oh my God, that's so cute. Okay. I haven't played with City Living that much. In fact, I don't know if I've ever played with it, but we're going to learn together. Okay. I feel like that's really cute. And I feel like she would have like a basic shoe on that would match. Yeah, I feel like that would be good. Okay. Get her formal. I never adjust what they do with their faces that much. Maybe I should. I just don't. I don't know. I'm not a makeup or an accessory person in real life. Maybe that's why. Okay, she does strike me as someone that would have a purple jumpsuit. Let's let her have it. You can have it, girl. I don't think you're gonna be working out that much anyways. Give her some gray sneakers. Oh my God, no. I feel like she would have these wild sneakers with her purple jumpsuit. Oh, perfect. Okay. Sleep. Okay. It does describe her as literally always having like shorts and a t-shirt on. I think that's just part of her, like, I don't know. It's her basic wardrobe. I am going to get base game in here too. So I think there's like one shirt that I think I gave this to the other one too. Maybe I should go with something different. Here. Okay, here we go. She would have, I don't know when we got this shirt, but I'm guessing it's base game. So I feel like she would have a weird shirt on. Let's see if there's any other. A skull. She might wear a skull. Oh my God, no, the hearts. Okay, the hearts. She is like, she's one of those people that like loves hearts and is cheesy and like not even ashamed. I freaking love when people are like that. Like when people have like a joy in something. This is actually part of why I started this channel. When people have a joy in something, like I have a joy in playing video games and I really like editing videos. I've done it since I was a kid. And like, I just think it's so cool when people have a joy with no bashfulness about it. And this is Reagan to a T. She has no bashfulness about her joy in things, which is so, so sweet. Again, I feel like she'd be wearing a freaking crazy dress, but all of these just like don't feel, I guess this one is a little crazy. Like maybe I like this. I think this one's cute, but not like over the top. And I feel like that she can have a moment where she's cute, but not over the top. Let's give her some, do these come? Part of me wonders like who makes these packs, like, because sometimes it doesn't feel like there's like anything to match together like at all. I feel like she's gonna have a sneaker moment. Let's see if I can find those sneakers again. Oh, you know what, this isn't bad. This is like, it's giving kind of not the right vibe, but like comfy. And I feel like that's perfect. Okay, swimwear. Oh, I hate swimwear. It's so annoying to me. I should probably just skip it, but that's okay. Let's give her, I feel like let's give her like this. Like, it's basic, but it's extra. Oh, I love that. Okay, hot weather. Let's see what kind of other hot weather. We've already used that one. You know what? This is really cute, actually. I feel like this could be This could be really good. Oh, I kind of like that green. I feel like that's kind of fun. I don't love those sneakers. Okay, but those look too nice. Like I don't feel like those are right. I am gonna go with the sneakers again. But I'm gonna make them pink this time. You can wear hot weather and
Oh, why is this look serving?
okay, why is there no like is there not group or full body outfits? I guess maybe it's just the winter theme. I don't want to give her the same thing. Let's take the cold weather off and see if there's something in here. What if she was just a raccoon? Oh my god, that would be hilarious. No, maybe not the raccoon. Oh, but I do like this. I feel like this is a good vibe, and like let's give her some. I want her like iconic sneakers, and maybe some socks because I'm not usually an accessory person, but like I feel like Reagan would be an accessory person. She would have socks with hearts or flowers on them. Okay, so yeah, we've got Emma here and we've got Reagan here. And okay, this couple is now saved on the gallery as the Snowball Effect couple. And we will be moving on into creating their house. So please like and subscribe and leave a comment, leave some inspiration. Feel free to use my stuff for your own inspiration. And I will see you next time. I am uploading every Friday and